what's going on, everybody? Cinematic, and real quick before I start talking about what I'm gonna talk about, got a new group channel for me and my boy Devil the Void. We got a group called Shadows Gathering. I'm going to put the link to that channel and to our Facebook page in the description. So if you could be so kind as to go subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get 100 subs. I got one video up right now, but I'm trying to get 100 subs so I can change that damn video URL. Anyways. So this is what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about why some people should not pursue rap. In my mind, this is my opinion, so maybe I'm wrong. I don't think I'm wrong, but, you know, it's possible. But this is what I've noticed when it comes to rapping, making songs. Anyone can rap to a certain extent, but as with any other sport or music or anything, there's always a ceiling. There's a ceiling you can reach. And they talk about it a lot in football, so I'm going to use some football references to make my point with this. But, yeah, when people start rapping, no one is the best they can be when they start rapping. Hardly anybody's just super, super amazing all there. But here's the thing. I feel like when you start rapping, if you're completely horrible, you're only going to be able to get so much better. No, there's only so much you can do. It takes a lot of things to become a good rapper. I mean, first of all, you have to have natural talent, which a lot of people that are rapping or trying to rap don't have it. You know, I can't fucking draw. Now, I could sit here and I could draw you a stick figure and say I want to become an artist. First of all, you're not going to see those stick figures because that's just me learning, right? But if I can only draw a stick figure to start out, then I'm never going to paint a Picasso. Like, I might be able to draw a fucking dog 2 years later and make it halfway decent. But there's a lot going on along with that. There's a lot going on with that. And I just feel like people don't draw a stick figure and say, I'm going to become an artist and then become an amazing artist. Most people that become artists, like real deal artists, they draw something that you're like, whoa, you've never drew anything before and you can draw that? You should become an artist. But let's go to these football references. Okay, so because this is what I want to break down for people that think that it's the cool thing to do to try to pursue rapping as a career. The NFL. The NFL is 32 teams, 50-something man rosters, and during certain parts of the year, they'll have more people on that roster for training camps and shit like that. So we're going to say, I don't like doing math. We're going to say 1,500 people, 1,600 people in the NFL. In the NFL. Now, this is every year. This doesn't really change. It's always that same amount of people. People come and go. But every year out of college, and I don't know the exact numbers. You can go look it up. NFL.com has had some posts about it before. Like, more people that are in the NFL come out of college every year hoping to get in the NFL. Like 1,600 people or something. And only X amount of people even get the opportunity. And then at the end of the day, only a certain amount of those people actually get there and stay there. So if you're trying to pursue this as a career, just know that I don't give a damn how good you think you are. Like, I don't feel like I could even do it right now. And I've been doing this shit for years. You're not just going to jump out there and be the next Future, the next Kendrick Lamar, or even the next R.A. the Rugged Man, or Vinnie Paz, or Reef the Lost Cause, or even who's somebody that's a little bit higher than that. Well, Locksmith, we just brought Locksmith down. So even a Locksmith, he's up and coming right now, relevancy-wise. It's going to be really hard to do any of those things. I mean, there's a lot more than just rapping that goes behind being any of those types of people in the first place. Like, you don't just jump in the booth, do a song, and then boom, you're on the level of this person. Like, you could be musically if you were that good, but I'm saying, like, as being a rapper successfully, it's not that easy. So, back to the beginning. Like, they talk about this in football a lot too. They say, oh, look, this guy's pretty good. He's even possibly good enough to get into the NFL. But if he does, here's where we see his ceiling at. He's right here, and we only see him being able to come to right here, and then that's all you're going to get from him. And 99% of the time, that's true because they do statistic stuff. They say, what has he done throughout the years? You know, how fast is he now? How much faster could he get? You know, so that's what I'm saying. Like, so when you pick up a pen and a pad and you write a song, if it's completely terrible, you could at the most maybe be average. I believe this wholeheartedly. I've never seen anybody that said, yo, listen to the first track I wrote, and when you hear it, you're like, whoa, like, how'd you become so good? How many years you been doing this? Like, I've never seen it. There's always a starting point and a ceiling. And I think that people that, like, you know, like the J. Cole's and the Kendrick Lamar's, and I'm just naming popular people that everybody's going to know right offhand, the Jay-Z's, the Nas's, all these cats came out on this level. And there's only so much room that they could have got better or worse. For one, they didn't even come out just out of nowhere. Like, no one comes out rapping and says, oh, I just made a song. First song I ever made, let me put it on the internet. That's not how it used to work, at least. It used to work like, oh, I made a song. I play it for my boys. Oh, I need some work. I make another song. I make another song. I make another song. And then by the time we hear them in the masses, used to be, they might have been rapping for a year. They might have did 20 songs, and you never hear those 20 songs. Because they weren't as good. But see, the thing is, like, I feel like Nas was pretty much, by the time we heard Nas, he was right there at the ceiling. He was at his peak. And that's why all of his albums have been similar talent-wise. Like, he's never, like, you're not going to hear Nas come out and then you're like, holy shit, Nas just got 100 times better from now on. It doesn't happen. So, advice to people trying to be rappers, if you notice that your music starting out is not that good at all, it probably will never be above average. It's really hard, though, because I don't understand it, because I can critique my music and say that I'm not where I want to be at yet, that I feel like I can still be better. And I'm not saying you can't get a little bit better every time, but there's going to be some kind of peak. But I feel like I haven't reached my peak yet. I can get better. But some of the stuff that I've heard that, and I'm not saying horrible because I don't like the style of music or you know, the content of what you're rapping about or anything. I'm talking about horrible like terrible delivery, your timing's off, you can't rhyme right, it just doesn't sound right, it's all jumbled up, it's all, you know what I'm saying, like, but a lot of those artists, they will tell you, hey man, I got a hit song right here, and I'm like, really? Like, so I don't know, is it a subconscious thing? Like, are there other rappers out there like me that feel like, hey, I'm alright? At one point they felt like I'm alright, and then at another point they're like, I'm pretty fucking good. And then at another point they were like, I might be, you know, I might almost be to my ceiling, but I think I can do better type shit. Or does every other fucking rapper in the world trying to get on think that they're really that good? Because the message I've gotten from 90% of the rappers that I meet is automatically they're this good. And they're gonna, and this is not weed, by the way, just the cigar. Just so I know I'm gonna get that quit smoking in your videos, but I smoke. Anyways, is it just me or do rappers automatically feel entitled to think that they're like the greatest ever? I think that's why music is kind of stagnant right now, because I think that a lot of these artists has got it instilled in their head that whatever they do is going to be the greatest thing that they do. But anyways, because I didn't even plan to talk this long, but I ramble so much, and I probably got some other better points I could have thrown in this video, or if you want to ask me questions about the topic, I might make another video, whatever the case may be. I'm not going to sit here and have y'all watching like 30-minute videos right off the bat. So, anyways, the video was about rappers having a ceiling. Not everybody's going to make it, and you have to be on a certain level to really make it. Even the rappers that I think are whack that made it big, this is a whole more. These are other subjects. See, this is the thing. I can't mix them all up. I gotta make more content. So I'll talk about this in another video. If you think, how did this whack rapper make it big? Trust me, it wasn't because they were a dope rapper. It was because They know all these other things that helped them get there. And we'll talk about it in another video. But anyways, this video, once again, this video was about basically if you are a terrible rapper to begin with, you will never be a great rapper. If you're a decent rapper to begin with, you have potential to get this high. You know, there's a ceiling. And if you come out, motherfuckers, like, wow, you started making music, you're really good. Like, then you might be a Jay-Z or Nas someday. It might happen. You might be on that level. I don't know. But let me know if you agree with me, you don't agree with me. Throw in anything you want in the comments. Make sure you drop a like on the video, share it for me, because if you guys share it for me, this is how this stuff goes around and circulates. It circulates if you share it for me. And I'm going to go ahead and say this one more time. In the description of this video, there is a link to my new group page, and there is a link to my new group's Facebook page. If you guys would kindly go like those, subscribe to them, things like that, that's going to help out a lot. And also feel free to go to the one video I have posted right now and tell me if there's anything other than music you would like me to do on that channel. Now, me and Rob can get together and do vlogs. We're going to do like 16 bars live, shit that we're going to eventually record and just throw out on a mixtape or something. And then we're going to do like official music videos. And I don't know, what else musically or just in general, like vlogs or whatever, would you like to see on that channel? Because I don't want that channel to be like all kind of this randomness everywhere. But if I can find a format that you guys want to see, it'll be basically music videos, 16 bar live verses, and then whatever else you guys tell me that you guys want me to do, or whatever else I do once or twice that you guys decide is something that you like and you're liking and sharing the videos. And I'm going to get out this motherfucker because I could talk to you for 20 hours right now, rambling about goddamn nothing. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. My name is Sinumatic. My boy is Devil the Void. We make the group Shadows Gathering. I'm out. Peace.